Hey guys, Foxy here, and this will be part 13 to What If Naruto Was a Leopard and Snow Leopard and Secretly a Girl. I'm sorry, you'll hear some rustling. That is because I'm in my bed right now. And there might be some sounds around here. It depends on who's awake and who's doing who. And clearly my bed doesn't like to stay quiet at all for me. Yes. This will be the first video on the new channel. I will be trying to get out some new videos and finish up with everything. I will get the next part out of What If Naruto Was the Last Man on Earth. I'll get the episode for that one out after I'm done with a few of these. And I love all of your suggestions, guys, and please continue on with it. I love your ideas. They're fantastic. Most of them I have not even come up with yet. I will be trying to go into My Hero Academia again. I made a few videos on them and haven't finished them. The reason for that is because I am not in depth with the My Hero Academia. I don't want to mess anything up or turn it upside down. I'm not too confident in myself to make any videos for My Hero Academia. But I'll be trying after I finish up with few other series of Naruto. I'll be trying to get out a few videos with My Hero Academia. I think that's all. I know you're not here to listen to me ramble on about what needs to happen, so I'm just going to get on with the video. I heard the clapping sound. It sounded like mocking. I turned my head and saw a midget. A very short, pudgy midget. I didn't need to use my eyes or snout to smell and see his disgusting aura. I felt my skin twist and turn in disgust, and vile rose in my throat. The man was completely disgusting. And behind him were probably a few hundred soldiers. I squinted my eyes to actually see the soldiers. And walla-dee-walla-da, they weren't actual soldiers. They looked like a band of misfits and broken spoons and forks. They didn't look at all, well, they didn't look like they were built to fight. Maybe raid or do something dramatic, but I don't think they're any good with fighting ninjas. I felt calm, alright? I felt calm before the pudgy midget spoke. I didn't feel anything wrong. Maybe disgusted and a few other emotions, but I didn't feel any fight or flight response. That was until the fat man had to open his pudgy mouth. I knew you were useless, Zabuza Momochi. You can't even defeat a simple group of ninjas. How pathetic. And I wasn't even gonna pay you anyways. And now, since you're weak, I can kill you and take all the women I want. And that cool leopard. Probably can be a good pet for me. I felt my mind go blank. Empty. Primal rage filled my veins. I didn't like what he said. No, I hated it. I hated backstabbers. People who lied and cheat. Then, when he said the women, that angered me even more. I felt my teeth bare themselves, and a growl rumbled in my chest. My claws digged into the earth, and my back arched up in the air. My fur raised in anger and in delight for a hunt. I could hear murmurs from the group behind the fat man. They seemed scared, but also excited. My tail swooshed around. The fat man kept talking, not even noticing me. I heard a gasp beside me. It was Zabuza. He was getting up on shaky legs. He asked Kakashi for a kunai. Then he darted forward, and I felt myself following along with him. We ripped and tore throughout the entire group of mercenaries. My teeth dug themselves into the flesh of them, into the neck, ripping out, and blood spurted all over me. My once white fur was now coated in beautiful red. I was halfway done with the group when I felt something leap onto my back. I spun around, preparing myself to bite into whoever dare get on me. But I stopped. It was Haku. His hands grabbed onto my fur tightly. Then I felt something cold go throughout my veins. Then I saw snow falling from the sky. Without even thinking, I took in a deep breath and blew out ice. Ice! It froze everything around me, and I leaped and bounded, using my newfound ice powers and my claws to slash and tear throughout the mercenaries. I purposely left the fat man. Now, Zabuza, Haku, and me circled around him. He begged pathetically for his life, giving anything and everything to live. I got close to him, sniffing him. Then, when I got good sense of him, I turned around and ran where the scent was going. I leaped and bounded through the trees. It took a good 5 minutes, but I was in front of a mansion. It was humongous. But I didn't stop running. I charged throughout the gates, my claws digging into the stone. I didn't even notice that my ice powers were getting out of control, freezing everything around me. I tore throughout the entire mansion until I found the basement. It didn't take a genius to know what the basement held, and I could smell the scent of blood and other disgusting vial down there. I barged the door open and ran inside. I wish I didn't. I didn't want to see it, but I did. Women and men hanged from the ceiling. Some were dead, the people who were hanged were dead, but others were chained to the walls or to the ground. Children cried, women wept, the men growled in anger. I tore the doors off the hinges and releasing everyone, and freeing the dead. I took everyone with me, and we walked back to civilization. When we finally got there, the village cheered and hugged their loved ones. Others cried over the dead. I looked at the fat man again. He was dead now, his head off his body. My claws digged into the earth again, angry. I wanted to give more pain to him, make him feel what he did to others. I was so encased with anger, I didn't even notice. Haku was in front of me, rubbing my snout until I felt my whiskers twitch. I looked at him. His beautiful eyes were staring into mine, and I was staring back into him. In the back of my mind, I heard the word, brother. I didn't think too much of it. I wrapped myself around Haku. Then a question popped up. Where was Zabuza? I lifted my head looking for him, but I couldn't find him. I looked back at Haku. He looked sad. He's dead, Haku whispered as he hugged my neck, sobbing now. I placed a paw on his back, trying to comfort him. After everything was done, we walked back to the village in the leaves. The village hidden in the leaves. It was quiet. No one talked. I was back into my human form, holding Haku's hand. I was kind of mad that he was taller than me, but I didn't think too much of it. Once we got into the village, we went straight for the Hawkage Tower. We got everything settled, and now Haku will be my babysitter, to be said, or to say. So, Haku is a part of Team 7 now, and my official caretaker. I don't know if I should feel insulted or happy. But after we're done with the Hawkage, I took him to my home. We met my auntie and uncles. Haku seemed a little put off by them, but stayed beside me. The next day, we did some basic team training. I told Haku he could go home, and I walked to a shop. It was a basic shop filled with ninja stuff and clothes. It was actually a all-for-one store. You have everything in one store. It was a godsend. I walked in there looking throughout the entire selection of clothes. I was getting bored with mine. I spotted a beautiful dark and blue hoodie. Once I grabbed it, I saw it had a snow leopard on it. Oh, so iconic, I thought, second-handedly. I grabbed the hoodie along with a few pairs of pants and other necessities. Now I was looking throughout the food selection. I've been having this weird craving for meat, eggs, and some bacon. I was so in depth with my brain, I didn't notice that someone was in front of me until I fell on top of them. I was dazed a little bit, but when I finally got my eyesight back into its working place, I saw it was Shikamaru. My eyes popped out of their sockets. No, not literally, but they were definitely wide. I darted up and apologized quietly and ran off. I didn't run out of the shop. I paid, then ran out. I felt my cheeks go hot and my chest flutter. What is wrong with me? Am I getting sick? Am I dying? I closed my eyes, which was a big mistake. I saw Shikamaru's face. I don't know what was about him. Maybe him being lazy and smart, or what the heck does he have about him? He's nothing special, so why is my body reacting like this? He is a pineapple, for God's sakes. Sorry, that was my brother. Back onto the video. I grumbled the entire way home, thinking of that pineapple kid. Throughout the entire dinner, my Aunt Lulu knew what was going on. I could feel her eyes boring into my head. I shrank under her stare the entire time. When we were finally done with dinner, I was left in the kitchen to clean up. After 5 minutes of cleaning and washing the dishes, I felt a small hand on my shoulder. I knew who it was. I turned my head slowly around to see Aunt Lulu. Little Missy, can you tell me what's wrong? What boy did you meet on the streets? She said with a toothy grin. No one. Don't lie to me. Her hand on my shoulder got tighter. Okay. A kid who looks like a pineapple, I stammered. I couldn't find the right words. It's okay. I know what's going on. You have a crush on the boy, but why a pineapple? Do you have some type of... Okay. Auntie, please don't go into that. And no, I will not have a crush on him. He looks like a pineapple. A very smart pineapple. I smacked my head. Where did that come from? Well, you better get to bed, and I hope that this boy obsession goes away soon. I don't have a boy obsession, I growled. Oh, don't growl at me. Then I felt a hard smack to my bum. Ow! I cried out. Get to bed. And she made a shooing gesture with her hands. Okay, I said, running upstairs. I leaped onto my bed and covered myself. I was angry, frustrated, and what? Stupid Shikamaru, this is your fault. I cursed Shikamaru from the sun to dawn. Then I finally fell asleep. But not without one last sentence. I hate you, Shikamaru. And everything went out into darkness. And this will be the end of part 13. I have been working on this last night and today. I will be trying to get out the part 14. And yeah, I really hope you like this video. And please comment down below and tell me anything. And please give me more ideas on what ifs. And if you want, or actually, I really need you guys to give some what if ideas on My Hero Academia. And I think that's it. That is pretty much it. Have a good night or day, guys.